So believe it or not, there are a lot of prison inmates who are on social media. In fact, this female inmate went viral for a TikTok with nearly 4 million people seeing her short video. She asked for men and women to reach out to her if they'd like to talk. She's serving a 10-year sentence for raping 2 teenage boys. Now, prison officials said they were powerless to stop videos like this because they are taken by other people rather than by inmates themselves. This woman's TikTok account has since been suspended, but it does bring up a really interesting question. Should prison inmates have access to social media? Yes or no? We always want to hear from you. Let us know what you think. Go to dblvote.com to weigh in. What would you say, Jeff?
Absolutely not. I don't even know why we're having this conversation, and this thing, it always surprises me. But absolutely not. When you do something like that, as heinous as that, by the way, you lose your freedoms. And people who abide by the rules have their freedoms, and they can say what they want on social media, given all I've bashed social media. The inmates are literally running the prison on social media. 90% of the content is by 10% of the people. We know that. I say it once a week on here, and still we talk about, well, how come people are so mean on social media? Never, ever, ever, because people are very much influenced these days, especially on social media, and now you're going to be influenced by a despicable person like this? Absolutely not.
But the prison system is, I agree with you, but the prison system is also full of a lot of nonviolent crimes and criminals. So did they deserve it?
Listen, I'm also tired of that comment too, because you broke the law, right? And I don't care if it's for a joint or for raping someone. You broke the law, you lost your freedoms. I'm sick of this.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
Well, see, I agree with Jeff, but for a totally different reason. I watch, not to make this in jest, but I watch a lot of Love After Lockup.
Yes, you do.
That's my show. And a lot of the ways that people in jail make money is by scamming people outside of jail, reaching out saying, I'm lonely, hey, I need $100 in my... And like when they get out of jail, they're like, oh, I'm just making $80,000 a year because they have this kind of scheme going with 40 or 50 people. Well, now, if you have TikTok and you can access 4 million people at one time, how many inmates can have a scam going constantly? There is a reason that we don't want this to happen. People get taken advantage of, and when people have nothing but time, like, and my father was incarcerated, so I'm not begrudging anybody in jail. Shout out to anybody in jail that's getting their life together. I'm all for that. But in terms of like access to the entire world while you're in there and being able to do nefarious things without really having to suffer any consequences, I think it could lead us down a bad road, Tori.
Yeah, I'm very for prisoners' rights. I'm very against the death penalty. I'm very for having fixed our prison system, which is abhorrent. But I also have to agree, if you're going to be taking away your rights, social media has got to be a part of those rights. You don't have freedom to be part of this world. You've been put away for a reason. Now, is some of those reasons wrong? Maybe. But the social media, you got to cut it out.
What if it depends on that person's crime? I don't think someone that goes into the prison system who was caught with marijuana possession should have everything stripped away from them as opposed to someone who raped 2 teenage boys. We also know that with social media so far in the prison system that it's also highlighted a lot of injustices that has occurred there with the prison guards, with things that they've been complicit in. Transparency can be a very good thing for prison reform to make sure that those prisoners go in there and actually get reform, aren't just used for slave labor and aren't just used for other nefarious things that I don't even want to talk about. So would it change your mind if it was dependent on the actual person serving time? Or
listen,
no?
I don't even care what those people did in that video. That was a great dance. Don't highlight prison. Don't make it okay to see that, hey, prison's great, man. Look, we're having a great time here. Go knock it out. If you get caught, you're still going to have some good time in here. That is not a good message we're sending. And that's why I don't like the gray area. We're like, listen, I feel for people like that. It's prison. You went to prison. The court of law, the justice system puts you there. You don't make viral videos so when you get out, you're on America's Next Top Model. I'm so tired of that.
I agree with that point.
It's a visual medium, and people can be. You forget that that person was a rapist because they were attractive, and that's the thing. Because it's such a visual medium, it can make you forget why they're in there with something as heinous as that. Because if that was a male rapist, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
All right, we'll be right back. 92% of you say no.